Here's a little complicated game, but something which your child might enjoy. You'll see it's actually very simple. We have little shapes like this, which I've pretended to be little post boxes. They're not perfectly done, as you can see. There's the little slit for the letters, and it's written positive adjectives, comparative adjectives, and superlative adjectives. So they understand what this is. This is after we've learned the rules and all that and gone through it a few times. This is our little practice game. I always like to include little games because you don't just learn it, but it's perfect for practice, because practice makes perfect. And I've added the little bases of our mailboxes, which has the rule just for to help them remember in case they forgot. When we say something is like something, we use positive adjectives. If we compare two things, we add er. It's a comparative adjective. If we compare more than two things, we add est, and that's a superlative adjective. So that way he can reread the rules in case he needs help with these little envelopes. These are all little foam papers. It's just a little rectangle with a little triangle at the top. Very simple to make. And I've added all the words. So what we'll try. One. Okay. Much. It's a positive adjective, because you'll see that this one needs to have a er, or this one needs to have a is. So actually it's not that complicated. It's pretty simple. Late. We'll also add this one to here. Now you'll see that they all fit in with each other. For example, much. What helps is I usually have all these laid out. I have my little boy lay them out before we even start, which I'm not going to do right here since I don't have much time. But I'll show you an example. Okay, for example, small will be a positive adjective. Now, smaller, so we'll put it next to this one. Smaller, we know that it's a comparative adjective because we add er to the end. We have smaller, small, smaller, and our superlative adjective needs to have a est. So he'll look for his envelope that says smallest, and he'll put it here. So we have small, smaller, smallest. So now that's easy to recognize. Small, smaller, smaller, big, bigger, biggest, late, later, latest, etc. Now there's some more complicated ones. For example, much, more, and the superlative would be, let's see, where is it? Most. So there's some that are not as easy. Much, I have more, because you're comparing two things. I have more than you do, and she has the most of all. This is when we compare more than two. So again, they reread the rules just to help them know which one is what. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little idea for learning these big complicated words with your child.